This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News. Today we are going to do a sound test. We're going to do a sound pressure test on some Electro voice speakers. We have got the ELX200 series speakers here. We've got the 10P top, 10-inch two-way cabinet, and we have the 12SP sub, the 12-inch subwoofer. High-powered cabinets that's going to be able to be the main system for a lot of DJs who are looking for a mini sound system that would fit in the back seat of the car and give you the ability to do a wedding for 150 people all day long. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to be using a track that we've been using in other tests and such. We're going to push this to the point where we're starting to get the limit lights to flicker. That's all I'm after. Not that I'm pushing it, that we couldn't push it more. I just want them so they're flickering. So we have that as a basis point. And then we're going to use our little decibel reader and give you an idea of what kind of sound pressure we're going to have. Now once I start pushing the volume, the microphone on that's going to get crapped out. So we're going to have to remove the audio most likely. Unfortunately, that's the case, but we'll show you what the results are of that so you have an idea of how much sound pressure these two speakers, a 10-inch two-way above a 12-inch sub, what that can do while sitting on my bench here for testing. So let's get to it. I'm going to be using the app to control the volume. I've got my board turned up very high, get my hearing protection in, and get my decibel reader set. We're going to go to C. Waiting on that, we're going to go to a fast response and we're going to get the max setting on that. And we're going to bring up our volume. So our first test gave us a test of 124. And that's when the subwoofer was starting to get a little flicker of the limit. Now this test, we're going to get the subwoofer to the point where it's at its flickering, and then we're going to adjust and bring that high up a little bit more so we can get a little bit more volume. But then we're going to take this one to when it's going to start to flicker limit, and then we'll give you a sound test number on that. So we'll clear this. We're low, and let's try it again. So 125.5 was our test when we adjusted the top. I ended up taking the gain, the line gain on the top. I took it from 12 o'clock over to about 2:30, somewhere in that ballpark. That's when I finally got the limit light to come on with the top. The sub, it was just flickering. This top, it was just flickering, and we got a total of 125.5. 124 before I did some additional tweaking. You still were getting a nice bass sound out of that, but you could tell that the top was giving us more the second time than it was the first time. This is my very unscientific testing here. Hopefully this made a little sense to some of you. You could look at that and say, wow, those two little speakers do have a lot of output, or you might look at that and say that was just completely silly. Put your thoughts down in the comments down below. Let me know if there's some tests you'd like to see me do with this, or if you want me to change microphones and do some more in-depth audio. If you want me to actually go to music we use at weddings, I could do that. It's just we have to put the videos on Vimeo. I can certainly do that. Just let me know what you'd like to hear me do with the ELX200 series speakers. Put that in the comment section down below. Links will be in the description below. Check them out. This is the Electro Voice ELX200, the 10P, and the 12SP.